Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and the beautiful spoilers. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke hears Carter and trusts FC takeover plans, Electra faces Remy. The striking and the wonderful spoilers uncovers a strained week for some characters. Once more, Carter neglects to save the HFTF line, while Brooke hears a mysterious she wishes she hadn't. Here is a glance at the show ahead. The current week's video begins with Electra meeting the puzzling Remy at Tu Giardino. The two know one another in light of their connection, and Electra is glad to see Remy. In any case, little does Electra has at least some idea that Remy may be a hazardous danger. Carter has found the ideal vengeance against Forrester manifestations for Trust's recruiting. The legal counselor found a proviso in the tax documents that he and Trust could use to assume control over the organization. Be that as it may, prior to proceeding with the arrangement, he allows Steffi and Edge one more opportunity to alter their perspectives. Carter meets his supervisors at the workplace and requests that they re-establish Trust and her line. Be that as it may, Steffi is firm in her position and answers, "Trust Logan is a." Afterward, a furious Carter gets back to Trust's lodge, where they talk about the following period of their arrangement. Since Steffi and Edge are difficult, now is the ideal time to thump them down a stake. Despite the fact that Trust is typically the ethical compass, she's ready for the arrangement. She's worn out on the steady abuse from Steffi and Edge and needs to hit them where it harms. Carter and Trust are staying quiet about their arrangement, yet their mystery is before long uncovered. As the couple talks about their Forrester manifestations takeover, Brooke is tuning in external the entryway. Brooke is paralyzed in the wake of hearing her girl's arrangements, and leaving her stuck is going. The fight for Forrester manifestations is warming up, look at the show in the video underneath. Carter and Trust, the arrangement to take over Forrester manifestations. Carter Walton has had enough of being excused and disregarded by the Forrester family. After Steffi Forrester immovably closes down his allure for Restore Trust Logan and her Expect the Future line, Carter chooses now is the ideal time to act. Carter uncovers an escape clause in Forrester manifestations expense filings that could give him and Trust control of the organization. He sees this as the ideal chance to reverse the situation on Edge and Steffi. While Trust has forever been the ethical compass of the show, the steady abuse by Steffi and Edge has pushed her as far as possible. She's prepared to remain with Carter in an unsafe bid for vengeance. Brooke hears the well-conceived plan. As Carter and Trust subtly plot their takeover at Trust's lodge, they accidentally have a snoop, Brooke Logan. She's staggered by the disclosure of her girl's contribution in a particularly striking plan. Brooke presently faces a difficulty. Would it be a good idea for her to defy Trust and Carter or caution Edge and Steffi? This disclosure will test Brooke's faithfulness to her girl and her well-established connections to the Forrester family. Electra meets Remy, a hazardous association? Electra's storyline takes an emotional turn when she meets Remy, a strange figure from quite a while ago, at Il Giardino. While their connection gets going warm, there are hints that Remy could represent a serious danger to Electra. This new subplot presents interest and could have bigger ramifications for the Forrester and Logan families. As they push ahead with their arrangement, their activities will without a doubt stir up Forrester manifestations. Will Carter and Trust prevail with regards to assuming command, or will Brooke's information on their plot crash everything? Electra's set of experiences with Remy could prompt unexpected difficulties, possibly jeopardizing her. Brooke's faithfulness will be scrutinized. Will she safeguard her girl's confidential or caution Edge about the upset blending at Forrester? The battlefronts are set, and the stakes are higher than any time in recent memory. The striking and the wonderful airs workdays on CBS. Really look at your nearby postings to get all the show. How would you figure Brooke will manage the unstable mystery she's uncovered? Will Carter and Trust's arrangement succeed? Share your considerations in the remarks. End the video. As they're being served beverages, Jones and Lang examine searching for something beyond Rome that is halfway found and near their work. Does this mean B&B is shooting in Italy? They likewise examined having a base in Rome near Milan. Furthermore, Jones commented she needed a townhouse with a nursery for her children. We don't know whether they're joking, however Lang's project comment makes them believe they're sorry. Look at what's going on next on BNB. Dream a little dream. While Rome is nearer toward the western shoreline of the Italian landmass, one fan brought up an all the more halfway found and lovely town. Florence is much more focal, to which Lang answered with a few grinning faces with heart eyes emoticons. A worldwide devotee cherished the post and answered, "You are charming as a mother and little girl in the show. Kiss for both of you." From Marjorie from France, bouquet sparkling heart face blowing a kiss. Jones composed back, "A young lady can dream, you folks," and another watcher made that one stride further with, "Not can. A young lady ought to dream." Then the fantasy works out as expected. Smiling face with halo, smiling face with halo. Jones answered with a resonating, "So be it." One of their fans answered with the great, "Both of you are awesome on the show as mother and daughter and as companions. Gratitude for allowing us to share these unique moments, red heart red heart." Assuming Lang and Jones totally moved to Italy, a drive to deal with BNB would be hard for them, and they wouldn't be on the show so much. We trust they're simply purchasing getaway homes so we don't lose our #1 mother/little girl couple. The striking and the lovely, spoilers, bother that Electra Forrester's confidential past causes her misery in her new life. Forrester Manifestations is offering Electra a chance at the organization for which most ladies would kick the bucket. Things being what they are, the reason does Electra appear to be reluctant or even terrified. What we are familiar Electra is as yet negligible. Indeed, even her old flame, Will, can't get that much out of her. Electra is the granddaughter of Eric's sibling, and her dad is Ivy's sibling. Be that as it may, Electra didn't experience childhood in Australia like Ivy, and moved around frequently. However, she bears the Forrester name. She says she didn't experience childhood in a similar sort of riches. She seems to demonstrate herself after her auntie, trying to make her name as a gems planner. Since Electra showed up in the neighborhood, everybody has been captivated by her. Steffi and Edge were excited to see her after such countless years. Electra appears to fit acceptable in at Forrester. As Edge and Steffi push ahead on Ivy's gems line, Katie, Heather Tom, has been entrusted with advancing it. Every one of the three think highlighting wonderful Electra close by Ivy in the mission is a heavenly thought. Truth be told, Electra's name and face are as of now remembered for the web-based crusade, and somebody who might be listening has paid heed. A man who we still can't seem to be acquainted with is checking out at the photos of Electra on his PC in obscurity. The BNB week-by-week video review showed the young fellow's face as he sneered at and grinned menacingly at Electra's pictures. Is this stalkerish man somebody Electra was recently associated with sincerely? In truth, Electra's mystery could reach out a long ways past being a stalker casualty. The striking and the lovely, spoilers review the blooming connection between Electra Forrester and Will Spencer. Will and Electra surrender to their tangible science, reasonable bringing about their most memorable kiss. Could Will incline in for his actual cooperation with Electra in that general area at Forrester Manifestations? Check out, get how it unfurls. Youthful love truly endured a shot on BNB with RJ and Luna. They were so sweet and promising from the get-go, however at that point Luna ended up being a psycho executioner. Kindly, give us something to make up for the shortfall. Enter Will and Electra. These two new faces surely are engaging. Forrester assistant Will can have his pick of the women, yet his look has chosen Gem's configuration understudy Electra. The way that they are from contending families, he, a Logan/Spencer, and she, a Forrester, simply adds to the science. Nonetheless, it's hard not to see that the pair have such comparative highlights that they nearly seem to be siblings. Will has been taking full advantage of each and every second he gets with Electra at Forrester Manifestations. He may considerately draw in with different ladies in the workplace who play with him, however he doesn't actually focus on them. Lainey even welcomed Will over to her place after work, yet Will forgot about it like it was nothing. At the point when Electra and Lainey were officially presented, Lainey attempted to make her heartfelt opponent somewhat self-conscious. Electra could detect that her Forrester collaborator could have done without her definitely, however she stood her ground. After Lainey left, Will guaranteed Electra that she is the main lady he is keen on. The pair radiated with shared esteem and fondness. The College of Las Vegas football crew, the agitators, crushed the Hawaii Rainbow Fighters, and the striking and the delightfuls where Diamant couldn't be more joyful. His child Anton was in the triumphant group, and he and his better half Cindy Ambul were in the Salam state to support him. The couple shared a few fun photographs and recordings of their time there, and the entertainer as of late posted another pleasant pic. One of Hawaii's most renowned tourist spots is the profile of a mountain called Jewel Head, referred to by local people as Luahi. A huge number like to get their image taken before it, and in spite of the fact that Diamant attempted to oppose doing as such, he was unable to help himself. Sharing a selfie on Instagram with the renowned mountain behind the scenes, Diamant subtitled it, "I attempted to oppose the draw of the commonplace precious stone head photograph. I genuinely attempted, yet, well. No difference either way. Judge me. I don't care." Hibiscus smiling face with sunglasses. Darren Streams, who played Bill's child Wyatt on BNB, answered, "I'm making a decision about you. Malamaka Aina, I Kapono." Face with tears of joy raising hands, smiling face with sunglasses, beaming face with smiling eyes call me hand. Not understanding what Streams implied, Diamant answered, "On the off chance that in any capacity alludes to my mom, I'm coming for you." The expression is a Hawaiian saying for taking great consideration of the land, and Creeks was simply meddling with his on-screen father. Maui wowie, what daily? One of Diamant's devotees referred to Bill's epithet in their reaction, "Wouldn't expect anything less from Dollar Note. Extraordinary pic." His fans cherished the photograph and one answered, "Salute. My number one spot, hibiscus pineapple." The reaction was overpowering as many shared their affection for visiting the state, with one composition, "Nothing better than the precious stone head photograph. Goodness, my dollar bill." Fire Katie has no clue about what she is missing, answered one fan who was alluding to the way that since Poppy is out of Bill's life on the show, he's been attempting to charm back his ex, Katie. Whether that happens is not yet clear, however fans appreciate living vicariously through Diamant's reality ventures that cause him to appear to be just about as lavish as Bill. The discussion about a halfway found property beyond Rome, perhaps close to Milan, joined with Joan's craving for an apartment suite with a nursery, is captivating. While the energetic tone proposes, "They probably won't be serious," it flashes hypothesis about B&B recording in Italy. The chance of a summer home as opposed to a long-lasting move appears to be more probable since a migration would upset their jobs on the show. Fans trust it's more about brief shooting or individual undertakings, instead of expressing farewell to their cherished mother-girl pair on screen. The fan communication about Florence being more focal adds to the Italy hypothesis. Lang's hard eyes emoticons fuel the dream of an Italian experience, while Joan's "a young lady can dream" reaction keeps the energy light and optimistic. Fans tolling in with strong messages mirror the certifiable association between the crowd and the entertainers, both on and off the show. Electra's presentation has reinvigorated B&B, with her perplexing origin story and hesitance to embrace the Forrester way of life. Her connections to Eric's more distant family add intricacy, while her transient childhood separates her from the advantaged Forrester ancestry. Her profession desire as a gems planner reflects her Auntie Ivy's way, however her reluctance and the hiding secret propose further, irritating issues. The stalker component. The dull, unfavorable scenes of a man seeing Electra's pictures indicate a thrilling subplot. Might it be said that he is a previous Fire, an over-the-top fan, or attached to her strange past? The show's utilization of such strain-filled components keeps watchers speculating. The science among Electra and Will Spencer has in short order made them a fan most loved matching. The Logan Spencer-Forrester dynamic adds intricacy, as their familial ties summon a cutting-edge Romeo and Juliet turn. Will's steadfast consideration regarding Electra in the midst of working environment teases with others like Lainey lays out him as a reliable admirer. Lainey's uninvolved forceful endeavors to shake Electra infuse show into the work environment sentiment. Electra's self-restraint, combined with Will's consolations, positions them as a strong couple worth pulling for. The notice of RJ and Luna's heartbreaking storyline fills in as a distinct difference to Electra and Will's new powerful. Fans are searching for trust and dependability in the heartfelt existences of youthful characters, and this matching could make up for that shortfall. Off-screen, where Diamant, Bill Spencer, shares a carefree second with fans, displaying his family pride after his child's football triumph. The common humor with Darren's streams and fan reactions feature the brotherhood inside the cast and the great associations with their crowd. Diamant's selfie before the famous milestone, matched with his lively "Judge Me" inscription, shows his moxie. It additionally overcomes any barrier between his reality and his on-screen persona as Dollar Note. From Italy dreams to Hawaiian experiences, the fans' contribution shows the amount they treasure the cast. The remarks about Katie and Bill's heartfelt pressure uncover the interest in continuous storylines, even as the entertainers appreciate minutes off-screen. Whether it's Jones and Lang prodding Italian ventures, Electra's cryptic storyline, or where Diamant's Hawaiian undertakings, the intense and the lovely keeps on charming crowds. The blend of show, sentiment, secret, and humor guarantees there's something for everybody, both on and off the screen. As fans anxiously follow these turns of events, the show's capacity to mix individual and expert accounts keeps it as convincing as could be expected.